Alberto Abalde. Mario Hezonja taking it down to Vasilija Micic, and again, just as we suggested, exploiting their superior size. An outstanding game last week where he had a PIR 23 in 29 minutes on the floor. He was 0 of 3 from downtown. Perfect start for the visiting team. Pass to Arturo was deflected by Tavares and almost stolen. Whip pass down to the corner. Ish Wainwright lets it go and lands from downtown. Keke one-on-one with Vasilija Micic. Ball hasn't left his hands. Head fake, drives the lane. Up strong and deflected and blocked by Eddie Tavares. Terrific rim protection on the interior. Getting his feet set, letting it go from the corner and landing from downtown by the visiting team. Step back after going through the legs for Chris Jones, and he buries it. Hezonja losing the screen from Tavares. He goes back to the perimeter. A huge mismatch inside. They're looking off Eddie Tavares rather than dumping it down low. The long offensive rebound to Alberto Abalde, and he strings the mid-range J from the top of the key. Pickings for Mario Hezonja to bag that steal. What a beautiful feed to Facundo Campazzo in the corner. What a beautiful move in the paint from the reception and step through. Motley's lost his footing on the roll to the bucket. That meant that there was no roll option on the completed screen and roll. Elijah Bryant pulling up from mid-range off the mark, and Usman Garuba rewarded for running the floor, finishing with a one-fisted flush after streaking down the center of the court. Turnover of the rather careless variety. Teo Maladon beats the shot clock buzzer. What work on the offensive glass, and the stick back to boot by Gabriel Deck. Magnificent effort by him. Said that he's on the cusp of a EuroLeague milestone. Briefly led by 10 after a strong start and a 6-0 run to begin the period to go up 18-28. Antonio Blakeney lands from downtown. Eddie Tavares coming down with it. Colin Malcolm, bullet feed on the fly, gets it back, looks at the three, steps back into three-point territory and strings it beautifully. The catalyst and the converter, Colin Malcolm, starting that offense by ripping the rebound and racing over half court, pushed it to the corner, got it back, and with the transition defense on their heels, he was able to score the try from downtown. So Campazzo dropping off defenders. Jui into Eddie Tavares, beautiful ball movement on the inside. Gabriel Deck with the finish. Crossover from Chris Jones. Back out to the top of the key, down to two. Oh my goodness, what a take to the rack! Bryant against Mario Hezonja, all beaten with the dribble. Penetration to the free throw line. Wonderful screen set 5. Colin Malcolm to make it an open corner three-pointer. Strong move on the inside from Eddie Tavares. Campazzo attacks the middle. Where's the help defense? Where is the help defense? From the three-point line all the way to the defensive halo and finishing with the lay. Abalde ripping it through. Tavares one-on-one with Donatullo. Donatullo applying the arm bar. Tavares feeling for Pisa. Really active hands from Donatullo to break up that shot attempt on the inside. Wonderful. Spins baseline on Blakeney, stops at the edge of the lane, double team applied from Elijah Bryant. Abalde pump fake and sends Vasilija Micic flying over the sideline. Turu sets the screen. All the way to the glass and finishing with the quickness at the window. First score of the second half for Hapoel IBI Tel Aviv. You see the numbers for Mario Hezonja on the season. Terrific touch by Chuma Okeke, and Mario Hezonja with a 4-point trip down the floor, but magnificent work from Chuma Okeke. Calmly Connected on the 3-ball. What a job on the inside with the tip. Turu from the elbow, fakes the 3, rotates it to Malcolm. Mitsic finds a Turu down the lane, planted both feet and extending at the cup. So Mitsic using the screen from the Turu, and again slapped away by Tavares. Terrific paint protection once again. His first official block of the night, but the league leader in the competition, making his presence felt. 3 of 5 from downtown in his 11-point total. Elijah Bryant with the instant riposte. Gets it back out to a Turu at the top of the key. Turu catches at the free throw line, offloads to Blakeney. Blakeney 1 dribble, 3, and he sinks it. Slapped away by Turu, who says touche. Elijah Bryant coast to coast. Mitsic, oh, what a beautiful look away to just distract Eddie Tavares. He was such a catalyst during the burst of 8 straight points. Deep into the guts of the Hapoel defense once again. Here's Teo Maladon, his first field goal of the game, takes it to 6 points in the game. And how about that for an application of breaks and finish? Wainwright connects from downtown. But to their ball, so Chris Jones has got to get it away. And he gets the underhanded scoop to fall. Such composure under the pressure of an elapsing shot clock. So we're in crunch time now. This one remains in the balance. All square, 69 points apiece as Campazzo turns the corner. Tries to put it into the hands of Gabriel Deck, but it's Chris Jones with his second steal of the night. Chris Jones keeps it himself and gets it to go off the glass. Mitsic dancing with the dribble, trying to shake off Eddie Tavares. Into the lane, oh, tries to thread the needle to Turu, but it's a turnover. Facundo Campazzo picking up the pieces. So Bryant, one-on-one with Hezonja. Hezonja active with his hands. What a pick to completely dispossess Elijah Bryant and finish it with some razzle-dazzle on the reverse jam. An outstanding individual defensive play from Super Mario Hezonja. Real Madrid, Maladon has lost his footing. Turnover straight into the hands of Elijah Bryant. Chris Jones down the left side. Elects to pull things out. Motley looking for his second 3, and he strings it from the wing. Maladon to shake off Mitsic, gets to his spot, that's too strong off the backboard. Tapped out to Mario Hezonja, who recovers. Game clock continues to tick. There's a rebound, Antonio Blakeney. It's a 1-point game, they push it up to Mitsic, pulls up for 3, off the mark. So Real Madrid, despite the difficulties that they've been enduring on the road, come away with a famous victory here in Bulgaria. Final score after 4 hard-fought quarters of play is Hapoel IBI Tel Aviv 74, Real Madrid 75.